Happy spring, everyone. Well, almost spring for some of you. It's spring rain in my garden right now, but I have the great joy of being here with Pamela Hubbard, all the way from Pennsylvania, where there's still snow on the ground. But as she tells me, snowdrops are blooming too. So the hope is on the way. Spring is coming, and we have a great party to celebrate what's coming next in our gardens. And that's with Pamela Hubbard and several other authors gathering for the author book party, sponsored by the National Garden Bureau and GardenComm, Garden Communicators International. So Pamela, tell us about your book. It's very exciting, just launched.
Well, thank you so much, Shelley. I'm very excited about my book, of course, and also about the party. And the book is called The Contemporary Cottage Garden.
Oh,
So it is a book about how I made a traditional cottage garden here in the Poconos based on the gardens that I grew up with in
oh,
England.
oh.
And I've been writing this book for a very long time. And originally, that was what it was going to be, how I faced the challenges of clay soil and rocks and deer, and still managed to make a cottage garden. It didn't look exactly like my grandmother's, but as close as I could get it. But then the purpose of the book changed. It was no longer just about how I did it, but it was about how my garden helped me to deal with some of these terrible issues we're facing in the world today. So, for example, the change in weather and what I needed to do in the garden to deal with that. And also the high food prices. And so there is a chapter on vegetable gardening, of course. But what to me was more important about that chapter is that it also deals with the food inequality in this country and encourages you, shows you how to grow an extra row for the hungry and what to do with that. It deals with, of course, stress. And gardens are natural stress relievers if you're walking in one or digging in one. But I went a step further and made a serenity garden, a sensory garden, a cutting garden, all of those specifically to relieve stress. And also, I wanted to um, after talking about all the problems in the world, which I do, I mean, all these things we're dealing with, after that, I wanted to bring hope. And I believe that children are our hope. And so I show in the book how I installed a children's cottage garden in Charlottesville, Virginia, with a little girl named Lucy,
Oh,
and how that turned out. And I encourage readers to bring children into gardening. So I give loads of gardening activities you can do with children year round. So I think I probably missed something out, but you get the idea, right?
I think I'm going to end this session and go right to order your book. It sounds like a wonderful, just wrap around coziness that I need. I'm sure the world needs. We can hardly wait to hear more as our interviews continue at the party on Thursday, March 12th. We will hope to see you there. There'll be a registration link. It's a free event. And Pamela will be joined by some other authors too, and hosted by Christy Wilhelmi, who is a wonderful gardener in herself. So you have all kinds of stories and tips and excitement to get you going in your spring garden when you join us March 12th. That's Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And the registration link, even though it's free, please register. It'll be in the comments of this video. So we look forward to seeing you soon. Pamela, have a wonderful day in your snowy garden.
And you too. Thank you so much, Shelley, for this opportunity.